Hey everyone, what's up? Today's video is going to be a little bit different. After having a conversation with my dad about my life and what I was doing, I think I tell you guys exactly what it is I'm doing, and let's break it down. Well, first, my life. I've always been the class clown. I've always been the kid that grew up trying to make people laugh and make people have a better experience out of whatever was going on. And the one thing that helped me out is that ever since I was a young kid, I always did customer service. So I did wireless sales, for example, and I got to interact with so many people. So it built up a confidence within me to be able to approach and speak to anybody, and just hit them with random humor, because I'll treat anybody like if they were a customer and just speak to them. And that's where I started becoming more like a confident clown, so to speak. Not like I'm not like a bozo or anything. I'm just like, not a bozo, but I'm not really a clown, but I've always been the person that makes people feel great. So that's always been the one thing I've enjoyed, to make people feel great for some reason. So where that led to YouTube was actually, I had seen a lot of pranksters when they first started coming out, and I was like, damn, I could do a lot of that. Like, ever since I was a kid, I've always done some really funny things. I have a godmother. Her name's Ileana, right? And I have her son, which is, his name's George. Me and him, this kid grew up together. Like, we were pretty much brothers. When we would go to his house, our routine was, okay, we're going to try and get money and go to McDonald's. And then if we go to McDonald's, he'd religiously order a number 2. If it has sesame buns, he'll be like, oh, I can't eat sesame buns. Do you want the bun? I was like, yeah, I'll trade you. He was like, but I got to have the bottom. I was like, just take, okay, whatever. I'll eat them. Boom, so I'll trade him. Or he'll be like, excuse me, do you have the bread without sesame seeds? And they'll be like, no. He'll be like, oh, man. And it was pretty funny. So we also had a really funny relationship. And me and him used to act like we're secret agents. So we'll be like, yo, George, what do you think? He's like, oh, I got a secret mission with President Bush. And I'm like, what? Okay, cool, man. That's pretty cool. Thanks, sweet. And we had that thing going on. So I was like our own inside joke. And yeah, props to him, man. That's been a person in my life to help me mold and create my creativity within me and just keep it going. And that's where I'm at now. Always being that guy that was the class clown, even in second grade, believe it or not, the water pipes of the water fountain, one time we on lunch they would do a little break, a water break after you ate, so people can go and get water. Or when you ask oh, can I get water, she'd be like, oh, does anybody want to get water? And then we'd all make a line. And one day it was 2 at a time, so it was me, and if I'm correct, it was a friend of mine named Elvis Gomez. And Elvis is drinking, I'm at the water fountain, and I got on top of the 2 pipes, and I'm like, for some reason, I'm just I look at them, and I see these 2 pipes, maybe a 1.5 inch, and I was like, all right, cool. I got on top of it, and for some reason, I just started bouncing, and boom, boom, I held onto the wall, and nothing. I'm like, yo, Elvis, did you see that? He was like, what? I was like, look, man. And then I got on top of the pipe again, I started going boom, boom, boom. The 4th one, I don't know why I stayed extra on this pipe. That's when the pipe just went boosh, the whole thing just split. When I'm talking about that 2nd floor was so flooded, it was so flooded that literally all you heard on the microphones were all custodians report to the 2nd floor now with your mops. They just kept repeating and repeating. I was like, damn, this is serious. So I ran back to my class, obviously before they found out. And I ran inside, and I'm sitting, I'm instead of just being like this, like a good kid or talking, I was like this, I'm never like this. I'm never crossing my fingers or my fingers going like this, my thumbs, and I'm like, all right, cool, I'm just going to kick it. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm just going to behave, Armando, just behave. All right. And I'm thinking, I'm looking at the door, with my peripherals, and I'm looking out the window, and I look, and then all I hear is, Armando, what? Come here. One of the teachers who saw me across, oh, man, excuse me for saying this, but she was such a beauty. I wish, great woman. Guys, this Trump thing is a joke. Don't get serious. In case, I just want to make that clear. I don't support her, but still, I just want to make a joke. So, a very pretty lady, and she was really cool, actually. She was one of the coolest teachers within that grade. And yeah, things just, I got taken to the principal, and the principal called my mom, and my mom was there in 10 minutes, because my mom only worked she worked a 5-7 minute walk away from the school, so she was there quick. Even though I just said 10 minutes, and 10 minutes is longer than 5 to 7, that'd probably be slow. My mom was there in 4 minutes. Oh man, she was there so quick. Man, I felt bad, man. Every time I did something, my mom would come to school, And she'd be like, she look at me, she's still like this, like I sort of got her pose to be like, deja que te vea la casa, ¿viste? Deja que te vea, tú y yo vamos a hablar entre tú y yo. And I'd be like, oh man, I'm gonna get my ass whooped. Mind you, I didn't get my ass beat that much, but still, like, if I did, it was for discipline. And she'll be like this, she'll be saying like, with her book bag from work, and I see her Pathmark hat, like, man, I wish my hat was like around me right now. Hold on, I actually have it right over here. Her hat would be like this, like every time she'd wear it, the visor would always be folded, so like her hat was always crumbled, and she wear it like that. So like you see the front of her head, she was like, deja que llegue a la casa, tú vas a ver, vamos a hablar tú y yo, oíste, deja que tú llegues. And then we'll start walking. She's like, Armando, ¿qué tú piensas cuando haces en la escuela? ¿Qué se va por tu mente, eh? Yo no te entiendo. ¿Cómo tú vas a hacer eso, muchacho? ¿Cómo vas a partir? Like, I'm sorry, just like, I'm super Cuban. So like, all of that was like, I was like, damn, man, I wish these American kids could see how bad like Latina moms like really go at you. Like, I'm not sure how like an American mom is, but like a Latina mom, yeah. She'd be like, huh. Deja que tú veas la casa para que tú veas. El PlayStation no vas a tener nada, ¿oíste? Te vas a quedar ni televisor, no quiero escuchar nada. I'm like, oh my God, bro, this sucks. You get home, you suffer for like the first day, you're like, oh shit, man, this really sucks. Like, what the hell am I gonna do? So like, either you go to sleep or you kill time. Second day, it gets a little bit easier. You know, you come home, you turn the TV, you're like, ¿qué te dije yo? Be like, oh shit, perdón, me olvidé. Turn it off. She'll go again. They're like, I would turn the TV on, just like lower the volume as quick as can, and then I'll be laying down like this, and I just like have the remote in my arm, or I'll be turning on my side. Oh man, I'm like giving you guys my moves. This is like, you gotta pay for this, you know? It's like the moves. Nah, all jokes aside, so I'll rotate on my side, and what I would do is I'd have the remote right here, so like my thumb's already on the power button, and while I'm kind of facing the backrest of the sofa, I'd turn it on, and then I lean over a little bit, peek my eye, and then if it got interesting, I noticed my mom wasn't coming, I just roll back, eyes open, but volume at the lowest, but you can still hear where it's audible. And man, there's so much things that I did as a kid growing up that's like I got away with, but like it was funny. Like, I'm not gonna, like, if I could relive my childhood, I would do it exactly like I did it, even if I messed up. I mean, I'd focus on my education more, but yeah, man, that was great. That was definitely like a really cool part of my life, I'm not gonna lie. Now, public service announcement for the kids, please stay in school. Like, I really mean that. Like, take it from me, like, believe it or not, I'm actually a high school dropout. I dropped out of high school because it just wasn't for me. You know, I've always had the luck of hanging around with older people, you know, people who ran businesses, people who, you know, operated an established business. You know, I've always been surrounded by people who were always older than me, so like my mindset was older, so to speak, if that makes sense. Okay, so like I was saying, but yeah, like I've always had that look, so I dropped out of high school. If I could give you guys any advice, since you're young, anybody, whatever age you watch this, listen to the words I'm going to tell you right now. Focus and understand that repercussions do exist. Repercussions for actions are eternal, okay? Listen, you can probably drop out of high school now. You say, okay, I'm going to get my GED. I'm going to get it within 6 months. Listen, if you get your GED within 6 months or less or whatever, if a year, I applaud you, seriously. But once you're out of school for such a long time that you're not around people you're around every day, students, faculty, anybody, you know, you don't have the same energy going on anymore. Now you're just like, oh, like now you have to rely off of your own energy. And the truth is, to make it in life, you got to produce, you know, you got to produce that energy that's going to help you, that's going to want to bring people in. But listen, please focus and take education serious. Take anything in life serious, because listen, this is all, it's true. Like, you got to understand that repercussions for your actions in the future will bite you so much harder. Like, I'm 24 now, I still haven't got my GED, but I'm going to work on that. Like, I want to take steps, and I've created goals for 2017 that by 2018, I have to have them done. At least 5 out of the like 2,466. Yeah, that's how many goals I had for 2017. And all jokes aside, I probably got like 8 goals, but yeah, that's about it. They're all realistic, you know, and I'll show you guys another day, but just all I can say is, look, I'm really all over the place with this whole vlog. But what I'm going to say is this. If you want to do YouTube, I've been told by a lot of people, I've been messaged by a lot of people say, hey man, I want to do YouTube. What do you recommend? Do it. You know, people say, I have a speech impediment, for example. Why wouldn't you do it? If you could do it, that gives other people the courage and, you know, the bravery to actually go and do it. You know, it's not very difficult to do YouTube. You just gotta understand, you're gonna talk to yourself in front of people. I'm sure there's people around me that probably hate me, but I don't care. But seriously, just do it. There shouldn't be anything holding you back. If you tell me, I don't really have the resources. I don't have a phone. I don't have a computer. I don't have a camera. What do I do, Mondo? Mondo, what do I do? Mondo gonna tell you what you should do. Do it with your phone. You already use it so much. Why not anymore? There's applications. Ding! Listen, everything I do specifically with my phone. Editing, shooting, filming, whatever. Photography, all with my phone. Phones nowadays can do so much. You have access right to it right in front of you. Okay? Just ask me, hey, look, I have Android. What do you recommend? I can talk to you a little bit. I've done this, but I'll give you an answer. And what my answer is going to be, anything you want to do in life, the only thing holding you back is not you. It's your mindset. Okay? Did that make sense? What I'm trying to say is, the only thing that's ever going to hold you back from completing your own actions in life is not going to be a circumstance. It's not going to be something that's going on. It's going to be you. You can take a step over this. Listen, I've ridden a bike around America twice, and the first tour that I ever started, you know what I said? I'm not going to start in Miami, because if I start in Miami, it gives me an excuse to quit. You know what I did? I bought an Amtrak, and I went all the way up to Jacksonville, 600 miles. You know what my mindset was? Damn, now when I get there, if I want to quit, I'm going to suffer for quitting, and I'm going to still have to ride 600 miles. So why quit when I can put those 600 miles into actually riding through the country and going through it? And guess what? I took the choice. I said, I'm going home. Skirt! Just kidding. I did it. And you know what? Most incredible experience of my life. If you ever need help, put it onto the universe. With that being said, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe. They're all free just for you. Peace.